Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. In today's video we will be doing a walkthrough of Sekiro Shadows Die Twice. I'm starting this series mainly because I feel that, I don't know, I just want to play Sekiro and making a guide will kind of keep me focused on playing it. And I'm trying to go back through and play all the FromSoft games that I own before Elden Ring comes out, which I know is not too crazy, but I want to do walkthroughs of each one. So since it's just a walkthrough, I'm gonna be skipping all the cutscenes and a lot of the dialogue. Mainly because I don't feel the need to show that on the channel. If you're gonna be playing it, you can just play it yourself, and you can just use my walkthrough through the gameplay. So in this walkthrough, I'm going to be showing you basically the route I run to beat the game.
Some 20 years after Ishin's coup.
And hopefully it should show some sort of direction and maybe help some people that are lost with this game. Because I know a lot of people get confused on which direction to go whenever the game kind of branches off in its own directions. So, oh, I always hate that. It always happens to me when I first hop back into this game. Hugging the wall never, like, the animation takes too long sometimes for me, and I get impatient and I hit square twice and it just kicks me off of the ledge. So yeah, real great. Cool. Continuing. And if you guys enjoy this walkthrough, please let me know down below if you want to see sort of like a speedrun walkthrough where I basically show you how to start speedrunning this game. If you want to get into that, I could do like a walkthrough for speedrunners, just kind of to show the way that you'd go. Through this first area, I'm kind of doing it how a speedrunner would do it, other than this part right here. I'm kind of showing the way the tutorial wants you to go, so that way you can learn all of the... I'm kind of making this a beginner friendly guide, so that way you can learn all of the movement capabilities of this game. Because if you're coming from Dark Souls or Bloodborne, all of this stuff is completely different. But this next area coming up after we get our sword from Kuro is I'm gonna basically sprint through all that because I don't feel like fighting them, and it's just a waste of time to really fight them because you don't get anything from it since you can't collect money or anything from them, so there's no point in doing it. So every time I just skip that, I just run through that area. I know there's a boss there, but the only thing he drops is pellets, and I mean pellets are useful but not that useful. So Kuro gives you your sword, Kasibamaru, and then we talk to him again, and then you get your cord from him. And now you can run upstairs. You can run upstairs and grab this pellet that's up here. Super easy. And then when he tells you not to push yourself and heal your wounds. Oh, I guess I didn't trigger the dialogue far enough. Oops. Keep skipping. He's basically telling you just to go where you need to go and blow the whistle. Nothing too crazy. So, if you're new to the game, I really do recommend fighting everything in this area, getting comfortable with the game, but for me, I don't feel the need to, so I'm just going to... Gosh, I get it, I know. So yeah, so for me, I don't feel the need to, so I'm just gonna sprint through. This guy up here, he's a boss. He drops the pellets, but like I said, pellets aren't too useful right now because you get plenty of them throughout the game, and if you're, I won't say decent enough at the game, but if you're cautious with this game, you won't even need to use pellets. drop down right here, run along this wall here, then right here. So this next part is a boss fight in quotation marks. It's really stupid simple. All you gotta do is, I mean, it's rigged for you to lose, so just run up and let him kill you. Even if you do manage to beat him, if you're a god, he'll still beat you and you'll still have to continue with the story. It's scripted, so I always, ever since I first found that out, I've always just run up and let him kill me. And this is kind of the way the speedrunners would do it too.
You failed. Get me on. Is that all the shinobi has to offer? The divine heir will be coming with me.
And I'm playing it in English mainly because my main playthrough that I have is in Japanese, and I really wanted to see the English dub of this game. So I'm playing it in English. Talk to this guy, continue the quest a little bit. Ask how you got here. I believe that continues the quest just enough.
You're quite the other. There's two.
Okay, and then you come outside, and then you go around behind this building, and there's a coin purse out here. You want to make sure you get as many coin purses as you can. Those are extremely useful. And then you want to commune with the idol. I guess you do have to rest. Rest with the idol, and then Emma shows up back there. Talk to her. And then you will get, present her the healing gourd, and then since we don't have any gourd seeds, we can't give it to her. Gourd seeds is how you basically increase how many uses of your healing gourd you have. It's kind of like the Estus flask in Dark Souls. Whenever you get Estus shards to increase how many uses of it you get, it's kind of the same thing. Then we go up here. Now we're in the next area. So for this area, it's pretty straightforward. There's just a couple items that I'd recommend picking up. So I'd recommend coming down here. There's this guy here. You can go and you can stealth kill him real easily. And then you can grab this item here, which is pellets, and then ceramic shards are pretty useful if you are in an area with a bunch of enemies that you don't want to deal with all together, and you can use the ceramic shards to sort of separate them. I'm trying to remember if there's any other items. I feel like there's another one back this way. Or am I tripping? Okay, I was just tripping. Cool. I think that was just another stealth way you could go around to kill that guy. Go up here, there's this guy right here. You can run up, backstab him. And then you can go over to this ledge right above the idol. And you can grab this sugar, super useful. And then you can go up on top of this building is the way I always go. And then there's that guy right there. Go for a stealth kill on him. Pick up his items. You get 2 ceramic shards from him. Then you can go up here. I always go for the one closest to me right here. The guy with the gun. And then this guy. Super easy. Every time he goes for an attack, you attack. All their attacks are really slow. Oop, don't trigger the dog. I triggered the dog. Okay, dog's dead. We'll run up behind this guy. Stealth kill him. Easy peasy. Get those sugars. Alright, so now pretty sure we're good. Now we can go up here. And then next will be our first mini boss. Super easy. So we go down here, we get our idol. What did I just trigger? Okay. We get our next idol through that. Oh wait, I forgot about something. You can drop down onto this ledge, run into here. Sorry, forgot about this. You have your first prosthetic tool, which is the shuriken. Pretty useful. And then to get back up to this ledge is kind of difficult. There we go. Just jump up where I did jump twice, and then you can grappling hook out of there. Stealth, please. Alright. So this guy right here is the first mini boss. He's super easy since you can get one health bar off of him at the start. So you don't even have to worry about a second one. You only have to worry about one of his health bars in straight up combat. For him, oh, I forgot about something. Hang on, buddy, I'm gonna have to reset you. Or at least run away from you real quick. I forgot about something. I always do it before I get here. But before you fight him, make sure you equip your hotbar with some healing items. Alright, I'm back now. So this guy introduces perilous attacks. And you know a perilous attack is coming whenever a red kanji. Okay, wow. He's gonna heal his posture, no? But you know a perilous attack is coming when a red kanji shows up around your character. Like that. This guy has a grab and a sweep. Sweeps are done by jumping over them. You can counter them by jumping over them. Okay, wow. I blocked. But you can counter sweeps by jumping over them and then jumping again to kick them in the head. And it does a lot of posture damage to them. And then the grabs, there's no counter to them. And the only way you can counter a grab is just to dodge. Let's resurrect real quick. Here, you do it, buddy. Okay, there we go. And he is dead. 14 minutes in, not so bad. So I can show you at least to the next idol. So we pick that up. Fistful of Ash. That's pretty useful. There's nothing really in this zone, if I remember correctly. I think maybe a coin purse and some ash, so nothing super useful. I always avoid that area just because it's kind of a pain in the butt, because there are some mob types in there that will wreck you this early in the game. So I always avoid that. So I'm going to show you the skip to avoid that area without just running through it. It's pretty simple. You run and jump off this ledge right here where I was standing. So you just want to run, and you want to jump, and then spam your grappling hook button as you're falling, and then you'll grappling hook onto this ledge. Super easy. And then you want to grab those sugars. Those are going to be supremely useful, like super useful for the next mini boss. And then you want to go up here. I'm just showing you where this is. We should not have enough money for it yet, unless you actually go through that area on my left. You might have enough money after that. But what you want to remember where this guy is, because he sells your next prosthetic. He sells Robert's firecrackers, and that is probably the most useful prosthetic in the game. So, gotta remember where that is. But then after that, we can come down here. This, you should definitely go this way early game, and then you can talk to her. She will give you a bell that is really useful to unlocking the next zone, really. You could really do that zone now if you wanted to, but it's extremely difficult. Which actually I'll probably show you how to do the zone, because there's a prosthetic in that zone that is super useful for the next mini boss. So I might show how to do that. So we'll get black gunpowder from that guy. It's extremely useful. Alright, hang on. Give me his items. There we go. Gunpowder is useful for upgrading your prosthetics. So always try and collect that early game. And then this is the next idol. So by now we will go back to the temple, and then we can get our gourd upgraded, and then we can get our first prosthetic. So we'll go talk to Emma. Talk to her, and she will give her the gourd seed, and then that can increases how many uses of the gourd you can use. Yep, and then that's the bell that they're talking. Oh no, it increases the healing of the gourd, sorry. Not the uses of it.
I found one.
A shinobi? Yeah. I see. But thick fitting if that's all. The more I give it eat.
And then let him give you the shurikens.
Yes, right. No.
Don't do anything funny with it. So let's equip the shuriken. So now we have a shuriken.
I can hear
An old
that bell.
No.
It appears the bell. I think it's
What?
give it. The kind it was.
See, now he's telling you to give the bell as an offering to the statue here. And I think we'll do that in the next episode, because it'll give us a prosthetic that is super useful for the next mini boss in this area. So if you guys enjoyed this episode, please leave a like and subscribe, and let me know what you think. What the heck? Down below, and I'll see you guys in the next episode.